This story is set deep in the heart of a world in another universe and dimension. On a planet just like our own Earth, conflict is always a breath away. The inhabitants on a certain part of this world had a checkered past for which war always seemed to rear its ugly head. They used simple weapons and led simple lives. They became a part of nature and sought to live with the other creatures and species that dwelt on this land. This land was rich in minerals and had ample resources. A river with clean and pure water coursed its way through this fertile land. There were mountain ranges and thick forests, an island in the middle of an ocean that teemed with life. This is the kingdom of Ethosium. But this was a time of war. A battle had just ended and the people were in mourning.
We were quite successful. The northern frontier was well protected.
But we had a few casualties.
We did too, but that's what war is. There are bound to be sacrifices.
That is true and has to happen. But we didn't lose the men because they perished in the battle.
But because they wanted to go.
Yes, even I have few deserters.
I actually don't understand it. When we are the only one to succeed, then why leave?
SARS!
What is it, man?
Have some news!
Tell us quickly.
What it is, man?
Yes, why are you waiting?
Yes, why are you waiting? Huh?
We have heard that the vanquished have performed the last rites and are converging upon a pre-arranged location.
The vanquished?
The army of Ethosium.
But why didn't they call us? Aren't we a part of Ethosium?
I have more to add, sir. It is rumored that after Ethosium was attacked, many fingers pointed at the army of eagles and the shark navy. It is said that they believed that the attack was a result of an inside job.
What?
How can this be?
Let me explain. You see, coding and data are intricately linked with and woven into the fabric of time, space, and inside jobs. Hence your messenger and your consulting fee will be emailed to you. Thank you.
Silence! Allow your king, the king of Ethosium, to speak.
Our great kingdom has been brought to its knees. Some say the northerners are the reason for the total collapse of law and order. That they have managed to sow seeds of discord amongst the people of my kingdom, from the east to the west and down to the south.
If I may have a word, O benevolent one.
Each and every one of you will be given your chance to speak. But as of now, it is my time.
I apologize for the young man, respectable one of all our kingdom.
Does he not have a tongue of his own that he needs you to speak on his behalf? Take them away!
I apologize, wise one.
Am I allowed to continue, or does anyone else have the itch to speak?
हाँ सर, वो सॉरी सर, लेट हो गया आने में. अलार्म बजा था सुबह, पर रात भर जग रहा था सर. फिर सुबह जिम जाना था ना सर, इसलिए.
Please, take him away! Are there any more itches left to scratch, or do I need someone to tell me the meaning of sarcasm?
Your Lordship, as defined in the dictionaries of our forefathers, sarcasm means the use of irony to mock or convey contempt.
Please, take him away!
Exalted One, if I may, for those who think iron in this statement means a metal, I must explain the meaning of sarcasm in the most common language of this land. ताना मारना, व्यंग, ये होता है sarcasm.
Please, take him away. Enough, and let it be known that my patience weighs thin. I, for one, do not believe the Northerners are the reason for the collapse of society. But as I always say, the kingdom of Ethosium is a democracy. Let me repeat, a democracy governed by the king. I will now allow the consulate generals to speak. The venerated leaders of the East, West and South will be allowed to mouth their words with great care. Remember, words said once will be remembered forever.
His Lordship, Consulate General and Leader of the West, you are free to speak.
On behalf of the people of the West, I am of the opinion that we cannot point fingers without proof.
His Lordship, Joint Consulate General and Leader of the East, you are free to speak.
आम्ही ठरवले, जे राजा म्हणेल तीच पूर्व दिशा, मग त्याचे परिणाम काहीही होत.
Is it not true that the Northerners are the people from the East?
होय माझ्या राजा, म्हणूनच या गोष्टीवर निर्णय घेणे अयोग्य ठरेल. कारण काहींना वाटेल जर आपण आपला पाठिंबा उत्तरेयांना दिला तर असे बोलले जाईल की आपण त्यांची बाजू घेतो कारण ते पूर्वेकडे राहतात.
Very, very wise. But you should be aware that the truth is all we are looking for, and you will be protected if you speak the truth. In a way, what you said is the truth. Carry on.
His Lordship, Consulate General and Leader of the South, you are free to speak.
Oh, mighty king, there has been a coup in the south.
Without my knowledge?
Sire, it is you that has created the coup.
Oh, yes. I suppose the replacement will speak.
Yes, Your Godliness. The new Consulate General and Leader of the South will speak.
My people are unworthy of the land I serve in. Oh, worthy one. They do not train hard for war. They do not work hard for food. They are lazy and expect things to fall in their lap. Therefore, I felt it prudent not to ask them about their thoughts, as their answers will be without knowledge. Therefore, on behalf of the people of the South, I'll say, punish the North if they are at fault, and allow them to join us here if they are not. For if they are not, there is no reason to keep them away.
I am glad all my provinces have spoken wisely, for the people of the North are already aware of this gathering and are uneasy. I had an inkling that this would be, so I have already sent for them, and they should be here soon. Welcome, leaders of the North. Do you have anything to say?
We have only one question, my league. What is happening?
And why is it that our Air Force
And Navy fought so bravely, but we are still treated like outsiders?
That is two questions, but no matter. I can see that the rumors of the North being involved in the near collapse of Ethosium has reached your ears. But fear not, I am aware of the truth, and let it be known that the North is as loyal as all of you present here. I will speak when there is silence. None of you are to blame, and all of you are to blame for this defeat. Confused? Let me explain. Our kingdom of Ethosium is built on its ethos: respect, trust, integrity, patience, and humility. If even one individual in Ethosium breaks the code of conduct, then all of us will fall. If even one person observes another breaking the code and does not act upon it, then all of us will fall. it is not treachery by the Shark Navy or eager efforts that have brought us to the brink of extinction, but it is because there are individuals amongst you, yes, standing in your midst, that have not understood the meaning of the ethos. This is why I have come to the decision that will shock all of you to your core. But in the end, you will thank me, for you will understand the reason why it has come to be. I am calling this a cleansing. I am calling it a purge.
But guys, don't you chaps think this is going too far? I just want to play. Vamos, man.
ए, तेरे को नहीं खेलने का है तो जा. मेरे को खेलना है बस.
I want to stay too.
Then why vamos? Do you know what it means?
Let's stay and support the Holy One.
Listen, I hope you aren't getting jittery about our plan.
Not at all. Tell me what it is again.
I have spent too many years in the Panther Brigade and I wanted out. I wanted to defend Ethosium my way and attack others my way. Hence I approached you.
Oh yes? And I said?
That you would support me?
Right, all the way.
Don't think so much, my young friend.
You don't have a choice, my so-called friends.
What happened?
What do you mean? You know as well as I do. A request to the Lord of Ethosium to become the youngest ever head of the Panther Brigade was rejected. Why aren't you upset?
Well...
Hey, कसं चाललंय? काय चाललंय? Why so sad?
Shh! What? What? Huh?
Hey man, you look confused.
I don't know whether to be happy or sad.
What happened?
The king crushed my appeal to resurrect our icy front from the west.
Yes, I know that. But what is done is done.
But the venerated one then said that I can form a new front from the west.
Oh!
And you can lead it with me.
Oh!
Listen chaps, I have some news.
What is it?
We have been asked to take over the icy front defenses.
That's incredible.
Yes, but there will be some sacrifices.
Oh.
I agree. Oh.
Greetings to all my brethren in the kingdom of Ethosium. Unfortunately, our great king is unable to continue this meeting, and he has asked me to take over.
द्यायला सापांच्याकडे.
Incredible if he expects us to believe this nonsense.
Yeah, bloody pompous bloke. How dare you take the place of the king?
Incredible if he expects us to believe this nonsense.
Throw him to the snakes.
But it is the Lord's wish.
How? It is as I feared. If I am gone, the kingdom will collapse. This is only because the strength of all my people together is weak. The power is lessened. Why? Because all of you have no faith in the ethos of Ethosium. Therefore, with the pledge, we will start rebuilding your trust and faith in your brethren and your king. Come hither, my loyal disciple. I hereby appoint you the story maker. He who will write the stories of all our wars and battles.
Thank you, my liege.
I have traveled to the far reaches of the universe to search for a power that will help us protect our kingdom. My search has been successful. Each front from the north to the south and from the west to the east will be as always in the protection of my generals and their able bodied men. But the power I will bestow on you is no fickle power. It is the power of the scavengers. Let it be known though that once you take on the power, your appearance may change, but most definitely for the better. I have come to the conclusion that the Shark Navy and the Eagle Air Force are loyal to the king. They will continue the fight as they have done before.
We will serve our king and his country to the end of time.
You have been provided special powers of the Shark and the Eagle. You will continue on with your good work from the north. The three of you will be the kingdom's first scavengers. You are hereby declared protectors of the northern territories. And now the defenders of the West will be asked to come forth. The two of you have been chosen to be a part of the protective force from the West. The two of you have been given the power of the Rhino.
We will serve our king and his country to the end of time.
The two of you have also been chosen to be a part of the protective force from the West.
We will serve our king and his country to the end of time.
We will serve our king and country till the end of time.
You have been given the power of the fox. The two of you have also been chosen to be a part of the protective force from the West.
We will serve our king and his country to the end of time.
You have been given the power of the tiger. The two of you have also been chosen to be a part of the protective force from the West.
मरते दम तक हम राजा और उसके देश के लिए काम करेंगे.
We will serve our king and his country to the end of time.
The two of you have been given the power of the dragon. How? What is that noise?
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Armageddon time.
Our defenses have been breached. Scavengers, assemble!